Hey guys, before I start this video, my subscriber count is fresh, so if you end up enjoying the video, or if you just like me, subscribe to me. Anyways, I'm using a Xim, and the point of this video is to show you guys what it's really like to play with a Xim in 2021. It's a lot harder than you think. It's a new year, and if some of you guys are lucky, you'll get your hands on one of these. I've actually used this thing for over a year now, so there are things I've taken into consideration that most others haven't. Everyone assumes using a Xim Apex is like equipping aimbot and wiping out lobbies left and right, but in no way does a starting Xim user do what pro players do. It might take hours of effort just for you to get your Xim set up, and even more to establish muscle memory. You really need to research the best Xim settings and keybinds that not only feel comfortable but are easy to remember. Like for Overwatch, I kept pressing 2 to alt when my brain told me the button feels like it should be above the button I'm pressing. Since I come from a controller, above the joystick is the Y button, so I guess my brain was wired that way. Now there are plenty of configuration tutorials and optimization tricks already posted on YouTube, so I'll just give you the basics. It comes with the Xim Apex, the 3-port Xim cable, and there's 3 slots here, here, and here. You want to put the controller here, keyboard here, and mouse here. After that, the mobile app is where you edit configs and download presets of the ones you like. Once that's done, you're good to go. There's also something that just recently got updated, which is called the XIM Link. It's a software that allows you to use a single keyboard and mouse for both your Xim Apex and your PC, switching to each with the keybind. The XIM Link itself is fairly complicated and would require a video of its own for me to really give it justice, so let me know in the comments below if you're interested in a tutorial like that, and I'll help you guys out. Another thing you want to remember when using this thing is to treat it with care, and at the end of the day it's a $120 USB, and it can break just like one. Make sure your cord management is pristine, and coddle that Xim like it's your firstborn baby, or it will snap in half, I promise. It happened to my first one. But my honest opinion of the Xim Apex is it's something you'll fall in love with very quickly. There's so many guides on YouTube on how to optimize this thing to its fullest potential, and the community is so helpful to help you get started. On top of that, once you get used to using a mouse and keyboard, it's going to be hard to go back and simply pick up a controller again. In my case, I haven't picked up a controller in well over half a year since they have configs for every game in my library. I even play Red Dead Redemption, and that has aggressive aim assist. Sometimes it can be a hassle, and creating configs for different games might be tedious, but for games that don't have M&K support, this is definitely the best alternative. Now sometimes games are just meant for mouse and keyboard, for example Overwatch. Once Moira came out almost 2 years ago, I immediately noticed her abilities were literally mapped for PC players. Since Overwatch is a fast-paced first-person shooter, it demands insane reaction time and near-perfect aim in order to climb into the higher ranks, so having a mouse and keyboard can help you a lot. It certainly costs less than the Pro controller on the Microsoft Store. Another thing you're going to want to think about when using this thing is the backlash you're going to get, since everyone hates this. I mean, if I could just show you the hate messages I've gotten, you'd think I kicked their dog or something. So many people get mad from this thing, but it really isn't bannable, and most people are using it as a PC of their own. But overall, aside from everything, Xim Apex is worth the buy, trust me. I would highly recommend this to people iffy about getting a Xim or wondering what adapter to use, since there are so many, but trust me, this is the one. That's going to do it for this video, so if you're looking for more Xim Apex content, or if you want to know more about Overwatch 2, I'm going to make more videos on those in the future. Peace.